Nobody wants to get in, Jen. If that was the case, she wouldn't be offering the guys trying to fix the house her pussy to pay for him. Or, I don't know. Maybe she should not pay them in pills. Oops. I'm sorry. Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that Jen was paying her contractors in pills? I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. The things for months, I just, but I mean, if you want to run your fucking mouth, let's run our fucking mouth here with some facts. I know for a fact that she was paying him in pills. You know how I know? Because it's on my fucking Facebook because she fucking told me. Yeah, paying the contractors in pills. But it actually was somebody else that told me she was also offering up her pussy. So, you got this random dude just in there trying to do his job and painting and shit. And this Jen like, I'll give you my pussy if you do the other wall. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Let him do his job. Pay him with cash, not ass. Cash. He wants cash, not ass. All right? Dude's just trying to do work. He's fucking, hammering and shit. She's probably like, fucking come up behind him like, oh my God. Dude's trying to do his job like, ugh. I mean, if you're wondering why she's went through so many repair guys, it's pretty easy for them to quit on you when you're offering them pills and pussy all the time. I'm just saying. So for all the people that we are, when she was streaming like, I'm getting money so I can fix the house and blah blah blah. No, that money went to pills, and the pills went to the workers. Yeah, 100%. Although I gotta say, do you know how bad off you gotta be when you offer a nigga pussy? He's like, no, thank you, I'll just quit. God damn! How bad is it? How bad does it smell? But how bad? Because listen, I'm just speaking from a guy's perspective. If you're sitting there, you're doing work, right? And you're painting some fucking walls and shit, whatever you're doing. And this chick walks up to you. She's like, you do the other wall, give you this pussy. Like, if she's fine, you're going to think about it. You're going to, like, put the paintbrush down, like. Like, you're going to think, like, about 15, 20 minutes. But how bad is it where you're like, you do the other wall, give you this pussy, and the guy's like, I quit. I quit. I'm not working under these conditions. And I'm not working under your pussy either. Like, goddamn. Guys are just quitting left and right. Holy shit. But either way, I forgot what the pills were. What were they? Were they Adderalls or some shit? I forgot what she was fucking selling. I'll have to go back and look. She tried to blame it on Tina, but it was obvious. It was her. It was fucking her. It was her. And hey, I wonder, Jen, did your surgery getting canceled and the doctor literally saying they want nothing to do with you and literally even giving you a FedEx overnight notice, pretty much saying that you're banned from ever going back to that doctor? I don't know. Did it have anything to do with them doing a drug test and finding out that you failed that bitch when you weren't supposed to be on anything, and then they cut you loose and then you threatened to sue the fucking doctor and you went off on her and called her all types of fucking names and started cussing and swearing at her, and that's how that shit happened? Because, see, Jen has a story, right? Jen has a story. Her story is that somebody called and said that she was on drugs. And they just believed them. And they called Jen and they said, nope, canceled. We are canceling your life-saving surgery because some random person called in and said you're doing drugs. And Jen played victim. She was like, I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know what's going on. But Mike was too smart. I was too smart. Mike was like, I think she should record the fucking call. And she should really fucking put it out there. What are they saying? And Mike straight up was like, if they say that they believe some idiot and that's why they canceled the surgery, by all means, I'll help her with whatever the fuck she needs, lawyer, whatever. Like I said, hey, that's my sister. I got her back. But if she's lying, she's lying. And she was very adamant. She said, I'll call. They're going to admit it. I'll call. I'll call right now and I'll record it. Well, lucky for me, I still have that call that she recorded with the doctor. Yeah, still have that. And I'll be honest with you, nowhere in this call did I hear them say anything like that. Yeah, no. You don't believe me? Here, check it out.
Okay. Thank you for calling the breastfeed. Listen carefully as our menu options have changed. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's 3-digit extension, you may dial it at this time. Our fax number is 843-574-1698, and our address is 4975 La Crosse Road, Suite 110, North Charleston, South Carolina, 29406. If you are calling to make an appointment or calling from a physician's office, please dial 1. If you are calling to discuss surgery or surgery scheduling, please dial 2. If you are calling or Thank you for calling the breast place. This is Krista. How may I help you?
Hi, I need to know why you canceled my surgery again.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
11/6/83.
Okay, so Dr. Beatty just does not feel comfortable moving forward with his surgery just due to the phone conversation earlier.
And what was the conversation? What was mentioned in that conversation?
So just the language and the tone was, was kind of crossing.
There was no language, but there was tone. Okay, can you please say why? She don't feel comfortable because of what?
Because you did threaten us.
Threaten? I wasn't.
You will receive all of this in a certified letter as well. That is
All because I said the word lawyer is not threatening.
okay. Yes, ma'am. Again,
Okay, again.
certified letter.
Okay, but listen, I need y'all to send a referral to the doctor because I already spoke to them, so they need a referral.
Okay, yes, ma'am. It was sent. It's just it may take a little while for them to receive it, but it was sent.
Okay, so just so you know,
That's where she ended it. So the doctor's office said that they were threatened. Did she tell that part of the story? Because her side of the story was someone called and said that she was on drugs. And they immediately said, we cannot do your surgery. Someone called and said, you're doing drugs. We can't do it. And then she blamed it on Tina. And she said, Tina's the one that called and said she was on drugs. Did you guys hear anything in that fucking clip about drugs and them saying the reason why is because of drugs or anything like that? Or did you hear them say that they were fucking threatened by her? See, hey, she's been running with this whole fucking narrative, trying to say that Tina called her doctor and Tina did this and I've been sitting on that fucking recording for a few months now, by the way, for about 2 fucking months. Because she sent it to me. She was saying, Tina, I know who did it. I'm not stupid. Tina's the one that called my doctor, and that's why that I can't get my surgery. No. You got your surgery canceled because you threatened the fucking doctor. You threatened the fucking doctor. Now people are going to be like, oh my gosh, but Isaac, she's diagnosed with cancer. She's fighting for her life, blah, 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 blah. I get that. I understand that. But going through that doesn't give you permission to be a piece of shit and treat people like shit. It doesn't give you permission to lie. It doesn't give you permission to treat people bad, treat your family bad, treat your fucking kids bad, not feed your kids because you're mad at Tina and Mike, so you're refusing to feed your fucking kid that lives in the same house as you because you're pissed off at them and he doesn't want to take your side, but you're trying to make him take your side, but because he won't take your side, you tell him to go eat a fucking mayonnaise sandwich, and then Tina has to come along and send a fucking pizza to the fucking house to make sure he got something to eat. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't care what you're fucking going through, but that doesn't give you permission to do those things. It doesn't. It doesn't. It just means that it's a piece of shit that's battling fucking cancer. It doesn't mean, oh, she got cancer. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Blank check. She can lie. She can steal. She can treat people like shit. She can, pay for the house repairs with pills, whatever. No. She doesn't get a pass just because she's sick. No. She doesn't. Because she's still fucking Jennifer Green. She is. But see, that's not even the main thing. That might be one of the things. That might be one of them. But that ain't the main thing. You want to know what the main part about it is? The main thing? Here's the main thing. Here's the main thing. How can you, in 2017, after Kim told her story, how could you say that your brother Charlie raped you? And you cry, you got tears, you're crying and all this. But this horrific experience. And people have felt bad for you for years. And people have hated him. Now, don't get me wrong. Charlie and Kim have both spoke about that situation. So we already know that situation is true. We already know that Kim told the truth. But Jen, it's been, nearly 8 years? Coming towards 8 years? Soon? So you said that Charlie raped you. Sexual assault. Rape. And yet, because you're mad at Mike and Tina, you go squash the beef with Charlie? Your rapist? Does that make sense to anybody else? Can you imagine as an actual sexual assault victim being like, I'm mad at the family. I'm going to go befriend the person that raped me. Yeah. And I'm going to go roast marshmallows with my rapist. And I'm going to pose for a picture with my rapist. And I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell everybody how my rapist is doing great these days. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I the only one seeing a problem here? Am I the only one seeing a fucking problem? God damn. You've accused your brother of rape. You said your brother raped you. Straight up said you were raped. And now because you're upset at Mike and Tina, because you're jealous of Tina, now because you're upset, you squashed the beef with Charlie, who you said raped you. That brings me to two conclusions. Either you lied about sexual assault, which is fucking horrible, or you're just fucking disgusting and you're befriending your rapist. I don't know. Which one? And yes, Flower, thank you for that. Yes, Flower says AGP died with that lie. Yeah, yesterday was the anniversary for AGP's passing, and I was scheduled to go live, but I didn't want to go live on that day. Rescheduled it for today. But let's talk about it. AGP had to pass thinking that his son raped his daughter, Jennifer. He passed away believing that, thinking that. That can't be fixed. That can't be taken away. You can't smooth it over. It's too late. It's over. So it's either you lied and he didn't do it and you just wanted attention because Kim told her story, or it's true and you're both fucking weird and disgusting. Period. Now there's these people these trolls got these narratives. Isaac's just upset because Jen and Charlie are squashing it. No. I can give a fuck. I don't even care if Mike and Charlie squash it. I've told Mike for fucking years, I might never like the motherfucker, but I think you should squash it. That's your brother. Fuck it, squash it. Mike himself has been on this panel, on this show. Then I've been like, Mike, you want to squash it with Charlie? And Mike's been like, no, he can die. I'm like, okay, all right, well. Well, there goes that. All right. Yeah, no, that's not getting fixed. You know, even 2 weeks ago, even a week ago, you know, Mike was saying the same thing. I don't give a fuck. I could care less. Charlie could be in a vlog tomorrow, and I'm like, oh shit, Charlie's back. You know what I mean? Same like with Tina. But that whole narrative is fucking retarded. We're talking about a rape accusation. See, it's women like Jen that make it harder on other women when they come forward with accusations like this against somebody. Because when women like Jen lie about shit like this, and it's clear as day they're lying, or it's found out that they're lying, or they later on admit that they're lying, well then people look at that and be like, oh man, I can't believe she fucking lied about that, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like a blanket. They think all women lie about that shit. So then when a woman does want to speak up and be like, hey, I was sexually assaulted, you're going to have a whole bunch of men look at her like, I don't know, because of women like Jen. That's the honest to God truth. You can't just lie about that shit. Like I heard Jen said something on her stream. She was like, yeah, me and Charlie spoke about that and we agreed not to talk about it. The fuck? You made an agreement with your rapist too? Can you imagine sitting down with your rapist? So how do you think we should proceed about you raping me? You know, should we talk about it? You know, no? Okay. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about you raping me. We should just, just tell them that we're not going to talk about it. The fuck? What? How are you out there in the woods roasting marshmallows with your fucking goddamn rapist? You sitting there roasting marshmallows with the motherfucker that you said raped you. What the fuck? And there's people in Jen's chat that'll be like, Jen, you are going through so much. You're going through so much, Jen. No. This bitch lied about rape. What the fuck? And now here's the thing. If she lied, disgusting. If she didn't lie and she's chilling with a rapist, disgusting. There's no good way out of this. Either way, she's fucked. Let's just be honest right now. Jen has put herself at checkmate. Straight up. She has put herself at checkmate. Jen's at checkmate. She's there. It's over. She's at checkmate. She's put herself at checkmate because you can't come back from something like this. How do you come back for forgiving and hanging out with your rapist? You can't come back from that shit. It's over. It's over. That is so fucking disgusting. So at this point, I think she needs to fucking address it. And I think that people need to make her address it. When you see she's live, go to her chat and say in the chat, address it. Were you or were you not essayed by Charlie? And if it's true, why are you cool with him and hanging out with him? Or did you lie? She is going to need to speak on this one way or another. Either come forward and say that you lied, or come forward and say you told the truth, he really did it, and you're just really fucking disgusting and lonely and desperate for family because you've already burned the bridge on everybody else. Easy peasy. You need to speak on this. There ain't no me and Charlie spoke and we decided, get the fuck out of here. You told thousands of people that he raped you. Thousands. Millions even, if you really want to think about it, technically. Millions of people. That's not something that you could just sweep under the fucking rug and be like, let's just not talk about it. No. If there was anything that you owed AGP's youngins, it's a fucking explanation for that shit. Oh, but I'm sure she's going to go in front of the camera and she's probably going to pretend like she gives a fuck about her family and talk about daddy and, you know, daddy this and daddy that and dad this and dad that. And then she's going to get off the stream and treat his grandsons like pieces of shit, scream at him, yell at him, abuse them, threaten to not feed them, and then actually not feed them. And then Tina got to buy fucking pizza. This is true fucking story. Chasing them around the house with fucking knives, all types of fucking shit. Oh, if people only fucking knew what really goes on when you turn that camera off. See, people got a glimpse when she was raging and screaming at the camera and she was up walking around and hyperventilating and mad and angry. And people watched that meltdown. Now pretend she wasn't live and imagine living in that fucking house with her doing that all fucking day. And then you wonder why those boys are growing up with fucking issues? It's because of you. It's because of your fucking parenting. They were doing better when they were with AGP. Hell, god damn it, I'm gonna fucking say some shit here. They do better with Tina. You are a complete fucking failure. And you will never take responsibility for your own fucking actions. It's always everybody else. It's Mike. It's Tina. It's Isaac. It's everybody else but Jennifer. Oh, the doctor canceled your appointment. They don't want to work with you no more. It's the doctor's fault. It's Tina's fault. Tina called the doctor. Blah, blah, blah. When on the recording, the doctor made it clear. You fucking threatened her. You threatened the doctor. And they're supposed to what? Put up with that shit? Why? Because you happen to be in some YouTube videos? You thought you get special privileges or some shit? You could just threaten a doctor and throw your weight around or something? What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Of course that's what they did. They said, go fuck yourself. We don't want you here no more. You'll get the paperwork in the fucking mail. Goodbye. And that was that. That was it. That was it. It is what it is. But at the same time, at the end of the day, you have to understand. Everybody else isn't the problem. It's you. And until you fix that, until you make things right, until you stop lying, until you stop manipulating, until you stop pinning things on people that don't deserve it, whether it's Mike or Tina or anybody else, until you just come to the realization that you are the root of all your own problems, it's never going to fucking get better. I just hope that you clear up a lot of this shit before it is too late. Whether too late is now, next year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, whenever too late is, I hope at some point you clear that shit up. Because that's not an accusation to just take lightly on somebody. I don't like the motherfucker. He's a piece of shit. He threatened to rape my wife and kids. Wife at the time. Said that he would rape my wife and make my kids watch. Talked sexually about my kids on a routine basis. I don't like the motherfucker. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And if you lied about rape, that was wrong and you need to address it. If you didn't lie about rape, is Charlie going to admit it and say, okay, fine, I did it? See, that's what she's worried about. Something tells me she knows that she lied and she knows that she cannot publicly say anymore that he did that. Because if she publicly says that, he's going to say, go fuck yourself. I don't want to hang out with you. And then she'll have no family. That's what I think. I think that she knows if she publicly says, yes, yeah, Charlie did rape me. I didn't lie. Charlie going to say, go fuck yourself, bitch, and be gone. And she can't have that because then she'll have nobody. Who's she gonna use? Who's she gonna try to manipulate? She'll be all by herself. Hell, her sons don't even want to be around. They don't. They'd rather go over with, Uncle Mike or fucking Tina. I'm just saying. But either way, at some point, you got to come clean. You got to come clean. Did it happen? And you're just really fucking weird and disgusting? Or did you lie about a sexual assault and pin that on someone for nearly 8 years? It's either one or the other. You need to step forward and you need to clear that up. Period. Now, let's get to the next subject.